Alright, where were we? Oops. Nope. Okay, I think we need to get this one up and running. Is there anything else we need specifically in this? I think so, not at the moment. No. Do 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 do. Oops. Okay, what are we missing here? Oh, that's what we are working on here. Oh my god. Dun, 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 dun. That better not have messed up my UI. Whoa. Oh my god, it totally did. 6 remaining. There you are. Okay, to get you up to date, these now need to be fixed. Not you. Well, you do, but more so this. No giving in. I will not break. That becomes that. Excuse me. That becomes that. You are going to become a service item. And this becomes service item type. And this becomes service items. Oops. I will not break. Let's add you real quick. See what we're at. So I. I'm not found by a face. Cool. So you are created from this service database item. And then you need to be updated. So we need basically the things we had yesterday. Paranoid. Lost. Brown. This should be correct. Yes. To new specification 01. Nice. This is going to become service item rarity type. Rockstar, everybody wants you. I don't want to amaze you. Okay, so there's rarity type. It's basically the same as this for the time being. You're a rock star. Everybody wants you. We're the ones who made you. Okay, so we're also missing one of these. Let's get these in order though. So I call that it's a base value. The one. Okay, you're above. Stack size, rarity type, except you need to be item rarity type. We're the ones who made you. We're the... Oh, and I saw something that that's this. These should not be settable. Since these are on the server, these should not ever be settable. Cool. So these are read in. Oh, I wanted to see if this works. So what if I do? Where the fuck does that go, dude? Like, does that go over here? Hmm. It's intriguing. That'd be pretty weird now. I don't know how I feel about that. Hmm. I actually don't mind that. That looks kind of weird to me, but it kind of works. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. To ride my bicycle, to ride my bike. Oh, that's kind of neat. Bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I mean, that one's fair. Hmm. I think it's not consistent, which is the bad part. Da, da, da. These are all the JSON stuff. It's not consistent if I do like this, which is kind of irritating me, but I do like that. It's kind of neat. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my... Okay, so this one, I'm missing this one. But I do want you. Oops. Circle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. No, done. So I moved that on to... I moved that on to character items to be received. I should change this to received item. It's not used somewhere else. Received item. Take received. Dun, dun, dun. Lightning strike, maybe once, maybe twice. And you see a gypsy. Some of the other characteristics of items too. Okay, so just get rid of all you. ID, base value, description, tradable, name, rarity type, stack size, type. Except you become ID. From me to... you are gone. She's dancing away. She was just a wish. She was... see chips. You're gonna end up being an int, but I cast it to nuance. You're also an int. String, your bool. That comes down to 9 again. 9. This will be an int. That will also be varchar, but I do not have the exact size. 3, 6, 9, 13. Dun, 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 dun. Here's something. Okay, so item ID is here. It's going to be this. Base value, description, tradable, name, rarity, stack size, type. Who killed John F. Kennedy? Was something to put on severely confusing. Sleeping. Okay, I think those are correct. Int and string bool string int string. Then you need to be int int. That's good, that's good. It's gonna be a parse, and then this is uint. Don't wake me up when I'm sleeping. I could do Monday day in November. Me up when I'm sleeping. Don't wake me up when I'm sleeping. Me up when I'm sleeping. Voice. I'm sleeping in, don't wake me up when oh. I'm glad I caught that, because this needs to be this. Don't wake me up, and this is where we take our time. Don't wake me up when I'm sleeping. Da 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 da. That's better. And 4 murders. Slim Shady. Break your body model, attack like a snobby model, you just sit that out. Okay, I need you. Excuse me. Noise. Where are you over? Back over here. Okay, so that gives us our items, and then we're gonna have to refine those too, because then there's gonna be specific items. So we have consumables. I wonder if I can do something like that. Of course I can. It's just another day. Last one ends. Dismiss front end. That's that one end. The hell if I know. Collision. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put that there just so this is absolutely correct. Finally set those to that, then this should never that's bottom after bottom. Smoking into I wouldn't believe from the napalm to bomb. I got a 10 coming red. Wrapped up and rained down, it's so cold. Oh, did I break a word? I don't give a fuck. I don't need nothing. Motherfucker, I'm gone. I stare, I flash the shit. What I did. Play birthday bash, classic shit. I said move for bitch move. And we haven't gotten to this one. Okay. Because technically this is only set through here. And this is not modifiable information, so this is strictly for reading this out of... This is to map these, so that is absolutely not necessary. I have to look into that one. Put these in here for now, but... Gonna change that, oh, oh, so much power to make this right again. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so technically I could put those state created things in there too, but that has no relevance to the server. You know what? I should put those in there. I went out of luck. Nothing. Oh, oh. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But would I ever want this on the server? What would I need to know last I did for a particular mob? Not particularly. Get in. Oh, dancing on quicksand. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I think I have an idea for that. I think I'm coming around now. So the problem with agent, not really problem. Well, we could still map this. The problem with agent is it falls into entities over here. So make this right again. It's gonna change that. Oh. To make this right again. Da, da. I just don't know why I would need to have that information on the server. Well, technically, okay, wait a second. Hold the fuck up here. Hold the fuck on. Technically speaking, this is the database side of things, so this should be a one-to-one mapping of whatever is what the object has. This should be a one-to-one mapping. So no matter if it says date created, even if it's not used, and because basically, even if it's not used, it should still match against what the database has, because if it's not matching the database, then this thing is going to be inaccurate. Because this is just information that was pulled from SQL. I mean, it's still possible to not use it, but because it makes sense to skip it because it's not used, but if these are always matching every single structure, because this is just a representation of what the database sees. So this is the server's point of view of what the database sees. So this agent, so this matches to the T what the achievements are. So this is title ID unlocked, achievement title ID unlocked. It's knowable, even has a knowable. If we make an exception now, that means that what else is skipped and why is it skipped? And I have to question why it's skipped. So I think the smart thing to do is just to make the one-to-one mapping, because these are running on separate threads anyways, so it's not even, like, it just waits until the database call is done, so it's not even that important. And I would rather not make the exception where some of these objects are not going to have that. I think I've justified this to myself. Yes, this is date time. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay taste. Okay, so this is date time. String. This is going to be an enumeration. That's a uint because levels can't be negative. And then strings. Although. This is for the NPC, so it should not be a title ID. This is a... Actually, I guess that's more like a flavored text. Agent title would be like... Paw Paw, Monkey Destroyer of Bananas. Destroyer of Bananas would be the title that's underneath. Paw Paw would be their name. Oh, so that goes in customization over that. Okay, so the only one we need is, we'll see about description. I don't know if I want that. Technically, I guess you can inspect things. It's kind of common then. I'm here. You can't see me stare. Every second. Okay, so this needs to match this. So now this becomes date created. This becomes date last edited. This becomes description. This one is going to be something else. This one's level. Also, these are not in alphabetical order. This should be date, DD. Level. Oh, it is. It's just me that's off. Wait, how did I get. Name is here. This one should be like that entity reaction. I think we should really just keep that as entity reaction type. I should really call that agent reaction type. That was one thing that popped up every time I tried to add something that would change the reaction to people. This should be agent reaction. So for even... This is the exact same thing as rarity types. So the thing I learned was that there was conflicts between our... When I tried to update behaviors, because they were intertwined with players, it made it difficult. So let's not have entity reaction type. Let's do this the way we were saying we should, which is I have an idea here. But that falls back into this, where it's an agent service, which isn't a bad thing. Which is not a bad thing. I'm saying it like it's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I already thought about doing that, but now this kind of makes sense to make an agent service just like these. So achievement service, agent service. So each instance of each area that players are going to be in, the spawn service can spawn an instance in that map and reference the agent, which will be in the agents. So we grab the agents. It's basically like fetching a prefab. So it's a pre-allocated agent that we're just basically copying. That's not the worst idea. Okay, ID, date created, date's last description, entity reaction type. So this one is now going to just be reaction type. So you're going up here, you get a new folder. You get agents. Service agent. Service agents. Service agent reaction type. So, so that would be passive, aggressive, aggressive to all, aggressive, to friendlies, friendly, aggressive to all agent? Wait, aggressive to all, which is aggressive is attacks the player. Aggressive to all is players and anything else marked as aggressive. Oh man. So that would be like an alligator attacking a chicken. I'm going to come back to that. There's some circumstances that need to happen, but this would be friendly. So friendly is... Wait, there's a good way of thinking about this. So agent reaction type, use it from the perspective of the player. Do it from the perspective of the player. So the player... The player would see passive as it doesn't attack, nothing attacks passive. Friendly is I'm helpful to the player. There's some intricacies that I'm foreseeing way far in the future with team IDs because I also had to handle teams. And I think we're going to hold off on this, but I think that's good enough. I just need the type set. So, there are foreseeable issues because I have already experienced that. Service agent. And then you're going to take... You are going to take service database agent. Service database agents. Beautiful, so disfigured. And then you are going to be the service class for this. So I service. Oops. Service. Explicitly. Nice, nice. You can go away. Sealed class. Nice. Cool. And so rolling this back. Oh my god, dude. This is literally... Dude, I kind of want to do this. If I ever make a mini-map, I want to be able to draw on it. I like how Guild Wars uses shape to identify things, too. NPCs, players, anyone's player is a circle. And then just colors. Party, no party. My party. Actually, what is green? Friendlies? I think it's friendlies. Yeah, I think it's allies. Simple things, yo. Hey, what's up, Toasty? How you doing, man? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so action type, agent, service agent, cool. So now we need to get back to this one. I had one that I wanted to listen to. But this works too. At least I think it's fine. The old stuff was in the background. Just this world is a weird place. This world is a weird place, though. Okay, so you are this. Message, description, reaction type. Level, name, and title. And then this becomes service. Whoops. That's not useful. Service, database, agent. Wait. Service agent reaction type. That's what I was looking for. I never took a day off. Fucking around the clock, engineer getting paid off. Fuck, Asoft. Okay, so you become date time min value. You become underscore equals date time min value. You become underscore string empty. You become an OU. Underscore OU. String empty. String empty. Hell yeah. Wait for nothing, so I just stay my style. That couldn't get better. This could be the best day ever. Oh, you need to go below. Where? R. I did look at that, and I totally never made the call and realized that it was the reaction type. Oops. Hey, what's up, Art? Ooh. I'm working on my server at the moment. I've just got Guild Wars in the background. It's spoopy time. But I'm just getting it kind of... Well, one, I want to get it functional again. I needed it to... I need all of these models, which we kind of... Okay, so what I was doing for the past couple days is... The client... So, my client server and web API are extremely... I mean, in my professional opinion, no, but I spent a lot of time on it, right? So I have it set up in a way that's really, really efficient. And so what I wanted to do with the overlay was to get that up to date. And there's bits and pieces as I've been going back through code where I just had like minor modifications and stuff, but I also had to get things up to date because as I work on one project, I learned something new, so I have to apply it backwards. So I'm kind of like in a loop of like client to server and then web API and then backwards because the database kind of there's kind of like multiple flows. You know, it can be kind of a. You probably have a good idea of how this stuff kind of works. If I'm being completely honest, you play video games, so you probably have an idea of what I'm kind of referring here. I'll give a brief illustration of what I'm kind of referring to. So, we have your... What the hell? Oh, it's because I can see. I can see the drawings now. There's a dog hair on my screen, so I didn't realize there was like really tiny lines. It's really small. It's also a very small. There. Okay, you probably understand kind of good reference of what I'm referring to, but I'll go over it just for clarity's sake. So, one, we have our overlay. So we have Twitch over here. but I have a database that I set up. I did not have this set up for when I was putting together that overlay to begin with. But on here, I have a database that's kind of shared between this and the one that I'm going to get to the illustration to in a second. But we have a database over here. They're basically the same thing, and they have the same. They've been genericized so that the code works in both places. Technically, I should make like a DLL, but I don't feel like figuring it out. And it's not going to change anyways. But the client has 2 points of entry that are kind of going on here. One is you have the web API, and both of these. So these talk to each other, these talk to each other. This technically talks to each other, and so does this. So, and then Twitch also talks to this. So there's like a split between the two databases. So one is actually like Twitch, and one is the game. It's just separate things, but it's just a local database, right? So. But what we're doing is, so as I went through stuff, so one thing is built at a time, right? So I start off with the client. I'm going to use this. So I start off with the client first, so we start off with the client first, which was rendering, right? So rendering, that's, if I pull up this is, I was just getting familiarized with getting the game up and running. So the easiest part is, low poly shit, gray boxing, kind of getting familiar with stuff. So we started off with like the player controller, getting stuff moving, small rendering, kind of seeing how bits and pieces would kind of work together, right? So each of these trees is like a little modular thing. Like I was able to click on those and it was proof of concept. So once we had that, then I had to do the networking, which is proof of concept, which is how these two talk together. So that's when we had this part happening, is when we had the UDP and TCP. Like I could connect two clients to multiple things, but now we had the problem of who is who. So I could, yes, easily, hack it together and put in one, but I already proved that multiple clients could talk to each other. So that brought us to the web API, which is being able to communicate who is who and, get your authorizations. So that's like I now have a client ID, so I can identify whose packets I'm sending because there's another ID over here, etc. So I'm communicating over there, I'm communicating over there. But in order to get your, information, your ID, how do I talk to someone? Well, we have to ping the database. So as we got to the database, we set up particular ways of how to structure some of these. But even before I got to the web APIs, I started on the database, which I wouldn't say was a bad idea. But I did start on the database slightly because I knew I also needed to save records, right? So it's an absolute requirement for progress to be saved, right? Otherwise, if I didn't save your progress, then we're shit out of luck. So from the server standpoint, we also had I did that one first, which is this is like a culmination of like the past couple months, and technically the past years because we had Twitch over here too. But there's communication between these two that was effectively happening. But because of the way I started handling the web APIs, I've slightly refactored things on the database, which I'm just matching up things, which is like this little naming prefix, which is really useful. It turns out in the web application that it can like auto parse things. And depending on how you like name them, so that's why I kind of changed the naming conventions of these. And it is also useful for identifier because basically this table, for example, because its prefix was agent, I know it's like an object table. Basically, it's not like, hey, these two things. Like, what is it? What is the linking thing between these two things? Like, for example, a character achievement table is linking the character to the achievement, and in this case, the only thing I really care about is an achievement unlock date, right? So the achievement has its own properties. The character has its own properties, which the character is related to an account. And the thing that links the achievements and the characters is this little table that's just a timestamp, really. But yes, so at the moment, to answer your question, what are we working on today? We are finishing up kind of the database portion of this and kind of refactoring things. The other thing is that I use services now, and it's a really awesome thing. You kind of like portal stuff to you. So for example, so when we wrapped it up the other day, it was like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I had like 5 things super working. You can use things like, so I'm going to call execute non-querying. Actually, this is not from a service. This is actually from, this one has it. This one is actually from a static class, but it's kind of the same preference, or same. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is actually I started referencing it in the client overlay project because they're the same thing. But basically, it like portals things. So like you just call services.getService and you get whatever service. So if I need to play an audio source, I can just grab the audio source. In the in the previous overlay, I was basically grabbing things by nodes. Which is not bad, but you basically have to keep track of like node hierarchies. And one thing that's also happening in this, so I've got multiple things going on at once. So this one, we also have multiple scenes happening here. So this is there's an example node here, but this actually, imagine that this is actually the scene. So when I start the game, this is all I see. And by all I see, I mean this is what the Godot, the application starting up, would go. It actually like fills out the rest of this stuff because basically I'm handling layers and basically doing game flows and other shit to kind of get basically the authorization flow, and then I can get back to fixing my game. Oh, there's a lot of shit to fucking get hooked up, man. Trust me, it's fun though. That was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Oops. Did I just get rid of something? No. But anyways, yeah, the other thing was we've already proved that these things are working. If I went back in time and I still have gifs of shit, so I know it works, but at the moment, things are just being repaired and maintained. But the other cool shit is how quickly these things fucking like flow together, dude. It's actually kind of like mind-boggling because like the way these things kind of like get, like for example these tasks and stuff, like dude. Like, this is the database stuff, and every single database, like, I never have to do any more SQL. The only thing I have to pass is these little parameters that match the column name, and that's it. That's all I have to do on my side, and I can get any parameter I can get any database, or I will be able to, I can get any information, so I can get this entire table, but I can also get, I can already get everything. The next thing that we're doing, or will be doing, well, actually we already have it working, I just haven't had to use it yet, is actually storing stuff. So we have queries to retrieve stuff, and then we have non-queries to insert stuff into, so like that'd be inserting a record, which we kind of started earlier today, because I did like an early, dude, I got up at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, dude. Oh my god, dude. I got up to fucking kicking and streaming. It was a nightmare. And I was up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I think it was like 4:50 in the morning. It was poopy, dude. So instead I spent it, putting together this, which is pretty cool. So anyways, going back, let's finish off agents. So here's where we're going to be retrieving agents. Here is our mapping that we need to put together. So there's achievements. Take you home. And then we need to replace these. So you need to go. Actually, we're just going to do this the same way we did prior. So 1, 2. So ID, date created, date last letter, description, level, name, reaction, title. This. God damn, dude. Sometimes programming. I just wish more people could understand how much fun it could be, dude. It's like unlimited power. It just takes fucking forever, dude. It's just such a long, tedious process that it takes fucking forever for someone to finally, like, click in their brain, like, oh, this is fun as hell. Like, it's literally just a battle of brain power. And it takes fucking forever to go through because you have to learn things in order to be able to do things because you kind of have to, like, think by yourself. If you can't think by yourself and you have no concept, you know, you gotta watch something, so you gotta absorb more information, you know. Shit, did I do this the right way? And that's what they talk about. Oh, do you have experience? Yes, I do. Okay, these aren't used. This date created, last edited, description, level, name, reaction title, reaction type, and title. Well, I keep pounding, like, dude, oh my god, dude. It's just so much fun when you have your own, like, code base to work off of. It's also why I liked working on the Twitch project all the time. Because no one can ever, like, dude, trying to debug other people's code always sucks, dude. It's such a pain. Come here too. But it's certainly satisfying when you fix stuff. Okay, so you're a uint, you're coming out as an int, you're a date time. I don't need a conversion for you. Date time, you're a string. You're going to be an int, you're going to be a string, you're going to be a string, and you are going to also be a string. Done. What are you having for dinner, Pyron? Anything particularly exciting? I had some, I got some fried rice from Costco, dude. I don't think I have my overlay playing. Yeah, I don't have it. Why? Do you want me to bring it up? I can bring it up. It's not down, I just don't have it up. I don't know. Didn't run it. Yeah, that thing won't be like that new overlay. It's not going to be functional for probably, I don't know, another 3, 4, 5, 6 months, if not longer. But it should be fun putting together for the second one. The familiarity with what the APIs can do, how to get things hooked up and stuff. It's just like it's kind of like a breeze. Okay, so you don't need it. You don't need it. You need it. Oh, service agent reaction. Oh, you can request your song. I have the stream up, I think, or the overlay up if you want to. If you want to shoot your shot now, or it should be, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's our reaction type, and then we're just going to parse it in as this. So when we store out reactions, I'm going to resize that now while we're at it. 3, 6, 10 is the longest we have. Whoa. Oh. Whatever it was on top. Oh, the other thing I gotta do. Well, it'll probably be about the same time. So one of the things is that one of the things that caused like a lot of this is that the overlay stopped working, and it's not that it's not working. It just like renders black on top of everything, and so I had to like change some settings to get it to actually like start working again, and that's where that like I mentioned this the other day, like the little bar, the little shelf thing doesn't like the color doesn't work, so that also kind of stemmed it. But it'd be nice to have simple overlay. Okay, so we've got that. Then we've mapped this one. Hang on. So that tab's open. So we have ID, date created, date last, set a description, level, name, reaction type, and title. So we have all of these, which means I think we're good. Okay, first off, let's save that too. Okay, so I think we're good to map that to this. So this now becomes this. We are going to pull over pretty much all of this. And basically kind of copy and paste this. Except you get that. And then you also need to inherit from identity. Well, you don't have to, but you're going to. And then these all go away. This goes away. This goes over. You go over. You become this. You become agent ID. As a time. And now. Okay, so date created. Okay, so that gives us the ID, date created, date last edited, that maps to this, and now we are in service agent land. So we'll need to get those mapped, which basically will just have a listing of every single agent that we need, so we can just reference them very quickly. Or we can pull a particular one, and that'll give us the server required, which this is where I think we would drop last edited, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I need to make a copy of that. Let's see. This sounds like what does this sound like? It's not Foster the People. That sounds very familiar, dude. I don't know the artist, but the voice sounds very familiar. It's not Fits in the Tantrums. Maybe it does sound like Foster the People. It's pretty catchy though. The only thing I think... Okay, so there is one other thing that I think would need to happen. And I think there needs to be one other project. And I think that project is literally just a cross communication between two servers. Or any server, really. Basically, so going back to this... Oh my god, look at this drawing. So here's the server. Here's our beautiful server. 50,000... Okay, not 50,000, but all these different servers talk to communication server. And basically all these different servers will distribute, you know, like, to this one, to this one. I think that's the only thing that we might be missing here. It's just a comm server. So you can actually talk outside a game. Or talk in-game, rather. Talk in-game to same server. Or different servers. That would make sense to me, no? I don't think there's another... I don't think I'm missing another component for chat. So I would need to set up a... I need to set up a flow for sending those. Dude, seriously, like... I just love the fact that, like... It's just so much easier to build your own thing. Dude, you can make executive decisions. You don't have to be like, hey guys, what should I do for this? Hey, when, you know, relying on someone else 5 hours later. Hey, what do you mean? I don't know. Bureaucracy. But works better though. Oops. There are huge bonuses to doing that though. Flipping out straight glory. Oh, dude, I just can't wait. I think about this like 10 years from now. Like, what does this game look like in 2034? Under the helms, under the reins of the smooth. Terrible. It's terrible. That's what it. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be terrible. And everything's gonna be hacked because I streamed all of my code. I'm just gonna get hacked over and over, and I'm just gonna get DDoSed. No, at some point I do need to put in. I think this has server IPs. So I need to hide specific things. I thought about it the other day, dude, and it sounds weird, but I thought about staying away from like the TTV section. It would be so hard to figure out how to like reverse engineer shit. Dude, you forget. I worked on Adventure Quest, man. I literally had to do like all of these things. That's how I have like a huge reference. Get some help from educational resources, but dude, I was exposed to the majority of these fucking things. I had to build many of these. You can the server ping. I mean, technically, I mean that's the same thing as Valve stuff, right? Someone on TF2 could just go and spam a server IP. Can do it in anything. I do like this now, though. That means we have the Alliance service, too, which will be called Service Alliance. So we have Agent Service, which is good. So these dudes all need to get matched up with this, and then we can start finding these. Same for adventures, same for achievements. I'm gonna okay. Wait, did my teammate? Oh, they did. It wouldn't be that much of an undertaking. I could actually write my own renderer, dude. I could go write my own DirectX rendering and Vulkan rendering. I've already written multiple DirectX renderers. And just get rid of Godot as the middleman, and just do we'll figure out how to write scripts for Blender. You'd be. It's actually kind of funny. So as I was. Oh, you went for that. Okay. As I was going through the client project with all these nodes and stuff, it's actually ironic, dude. So main is the only node that exists in the scene. I do have things that are reliant, but technically those are just like built-in like Godot wrappers. And technically I think they exist in .NET. Like one thing I have is the HTTP node, which I created through the Twitch overlay, which was pretty nice to steal stuff. And then there was the input service, but technically I could get the input service just from a regular .NET app. The only thing I have here is like a renderer, but I could technically like change those render settings, or I could technically like do it myself. It's not that hard, especially now that I kind of have some reference. No. I had a cube rendered in what, 3 days? It's just I don't want to do all the vertex information. I was thinking about animation though, and I was thinking about having stuff move on the server, and then I was like, wait a second, I have to do animation. That's a lot of math, dude. Fuck me. But I think it's possible. I've already written an entire math library once, and it turns out there's .NET intrinsics too, like quaternions and all that, which kind of make it possible. It's kind of neat. I like running things. I wanna push you. I will. This. That's a pretty good choice. You don't want the legendary. Okay. I mean, it is ramp. Anyways, I'm getting slightly sidetracked. So we have quite a ways to go. So that was agents, great. Database is good. We need to get the alliance model up. I'm going to close all these out. Yeah, the one thing I did is I started prefixing it. It turns out that .NET will actually... So the web API is like a special... I don't remember. It's like... I can't even think, like... I don't know, it's a weird... It's not your typical .NET project. I forgot what it's fucking called. ASP.NET? Or ASP.NET? I think that's what it is. But this thing essentially will map these. So one thing we had to do is also change some of these naming conventions because this is your typical thing is database models. I had like different things, so we had to rename things. But the reason I have like these alliance things. Okay.
That one might make all the difference.
Oh my god.
Think you can win.
But it turns out like this alliance, it'll map to. Let me open the alliance one. It maps to this thing. So Alliance ID, it'll map to this naming convention. So Alliance ID will match to Alliance ID, which ends up going to Alliance ID. So that's one thing that I was like, well, I need to swap this because this is way nicer. It's also, oh yeah, no wait, that's API. I think it's ASP.NET or something like that. I think that's the, I think that's the name of it. Wanna push you. What you got, homie? I can give us both a 4-4. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, you agreed, so I agreed. Wait, minion's a minion, yo. Anyways, I'm going Wade. She got me on a sidetrack. And you haven't even really responded to anything. Apparently I just talked to myself all day. But it's a good refresher. So it's the important part is it shows I remember where these things are located, and because I know where they're located, that's, you know, otherwise everything would fall apart.
You're doing great out there.
I'll make them good girls go by. Anyways, but I'm also taking some lessons from Adventure Quest to go through. Okay, so we're on whites. Let's pull you over too. Actually, let's just do all of these. So you're gonna be pretty similar. Bad, bad. We do have that. So we just need this. Go, girls, go. Dangerous, when you gonna try that guy? I'd be stupid to trust. Was one I couldn't get around. Lose control. So. Man, you have one of those. I make some good girls go bad. I was sitting in the corner with my five best friends. Oh, I feel like I should have taken Tigerson. I mean, in hindsight, definitely now. You guys might have the chance. Would you like this? So he's gonna play with the dogs in the back. Okay. He's gonna play with the girls in the back. Oh, should play that soon. Okay, so Alliance. Did I have insert? No.
You're doing great out there.
Hanging in the corner with my father's friends. Girls go bad. Girls go bad. Girls go. Good girls go bad. Good girls go bad. Okay. Let's see. This is why I put started here. created and destroyed work. I think this should be...
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Is an alliance started or is an alliance created? Fucking philosophical questions, dude. Oh, which one do you want? Which one you want, homie? Alright, I got you, dog. I like go. Okay. Date created, date ended. Date started, date ended. Date created. I think it started for this. Because the date created has to do with internally when I created the record for this. That's when that's supposed to come through. Actually, I should change the default value for that too. Date ended. Date started. Go.
Keep up the momentum.
You're an int, but you're going to be a uint. You are going to be a uint. You're going to be a string. You're going to be a string. You're going to be an int, and you are going to be a string. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yep, perfect. Da, da, da. Oh, you're good, man. Dude, I'm a crazy person. How have you not caught on that I'm like mentally insane? How have you not caught on to that yet, Pirate? You've hung out here for like a year and a half. How are you? How do you not realize that I am clinically mentally insane? How have you not caught on to that? Message of that. Maximum. Oh, okay.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
I don't know if that's good or not. That doesn't sound right. Oh, dude, no! I froze them, man! I froze them to buy them. Look at you, Yog. I don't want that now, though. My only one. Oh, here's another one there.
Guess I'll wait and fish all day. Yeah, me hearties.
Wait, I'll give it to you. Because I don't want it. Coming out of my cage and just I should do this. Alright, fine. I'm fully aware. I don't know if that's like a joke or not. I feel like that's a joke, but this part of me tells me that's probably not a joke. Takes off her chest. What? Because you like laughing at a crazy person? I don't know. I don't know. do many things, dude. I don't fucking know. I try not to predict things. Keeping me out of trouble, making sure people don't kill me. I mean, I laugh at myself. Destiny is calling. That's just gonna be Virtual 5. Nice. How can you not laugh at yourself? That's weird. I should put this. I'm going to put guild member count. I don't care if it takes up extra space. I have. You will never change my mind. I am permanently in the phase of. I'm permanently in the phase of always having this. I can either get tavern spells, battle cries, or get a tier 7. Let's get tier 7. Did you pass that to me yet? Oh, you have this. It's not the worst. I mean, my choices, or my creature is not particularly great, but. 10 cents into. Oh, you took that too? Joking. I mean, that's 2 of these. That's pretty good. Destiny's gone. I mean, I don't really have much else. Oh, you took that. Oh wait, this is a undead. Holy shit! I get another one of these. Oh my god, 100 times yes. Oh. Something like that. I never. I want to use Leroy so bad, but we're gonna pass. Oh, thanks, Smooth.
I think you can win.
Maximum guild member count. It just sounds better. It just sounds better. Should I start using my radio voice, Pirate? Would you like the radio voice of Smooth Dagger? I know you don't have an ad. I know you heard that. Smooth Dagger. Coming hot. What, the deep voice? Oh, I lost. I had nothing to say. I get lost in the nothingness inside of me. I was confused. I don't know how to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. The darkness words revealed is the only thing that I've got left to feel. I'm stuck a hollow and alone, and the fault to smile, and the fault to smile. I wanna feel God does never end. I don't wanna be, I've had so long. I wanna hear. You know, I haven't heard of Linkin Park since like they had that new singer. Did it already die off that quickly? And I've got nothing to say in if I didn't fall right down on my face. I was confused.
Up a go.
Are you telling me to do both on there?
Woe betide those who set themselves against me.
Okay.
Woe betide those who set themselves against me.
Actually, I can take that. I can take that too. Nope. Do this on my own. I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. I will never be anything till I break away. Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Wanna hear, wanna feel. Wait, what the fuck did I just sell? I sold something. Uh-oh. No! Okay, I kind of spent up my stuff. Oh, the Law World's Anthem. Does it feel weird to be, like, in the current moment that we live in? Does it feel weird to be a part of, like, the global conversation that, like, we have global, like everything is kind of, like, globally known now? Because of, like, global education and, like, literally being able to speak around the world at instantaneous speed. Does it feel weird to you ever? It feels weird to me. It feels weird that, you know, the stuff that I grew up with ended up being, like, the world... Like, there's always crossovers between, like, all these massive world names now. I mean, that's kind of to be expected, but it's just weird that it, like, happened in our generation. Like, in the past, like, 3-4 generations, like, you know, in 700 years ago, dude, like, they're still doing fucking horseback riding, man. And we have, you know, instantaneous speed. Dude, I have to question the world around me. Like, I just sat on my porch today, and I looked out the window, or I looked up at the sky, and there's just a plane flying over, and I was like, that is a huge flying piece of fucking metal that is not just pixels on a fucking screen. That could literally fucking blow up into flying things, and it's just gliding through space way above my fucking head. Aliens! Something like that. Did we win? Oh, we won. Ooh. It's just so... Every time I wake up, I'm just like, how is this, like, the real world, dude? How did we just, like, wake up in the 21st century? That's crazy. Sometimes I always think of that Futurama intro. Welcome to tomorrow, or welcome to the future. Is like Matt Groening and is it Matt Groening and whoever the creators of Futurama are. It's almost like they're trying to introduce people to, like, hey, welcome to today. Look at how crazy this shit is. It's not actually, you know, make-believe. It's actually this crazy out here. Holy shit. Oh, I was supposed to grab that minion, dude. That minion's so good. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I need something better than these minions. I fucked up, man. No, stop! I have too many minions, dude. I don't have enough space. Okay, anyways, back to this. I just think it's absolutely wild, dude. Every time I just... I just don't know...
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I don't know how we got to this age. Okay, Alliance ID, date ended, date started, guild ID, owner, maximum guild member count, message of the day, alliance name, alliance rating is what this should be. No, alliance rating, and that would be a UINT. And we're keeping date ended because, oh, this can be a knowable date time. And that should default to null. I forget about it. God damn, it's just crazy, man. It's just utterly wild. And this is actually supposed to be tag, not title. Feels like ooh. Okay, you go away. Oh wait, is this right? Did it start a guild ID? Yeah, it is. Zone, I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. I forget about it all. This is a date time. Wait, I have been doing that for every single one, right? Because this one has to. The SQL data reader doesn't know what that object is. This has to be cast regardless of whether it's the same type. Okay, it is. Just want to make sure. No, I can't use it though. Wait, you take this. I don't want this. Stop, dude! Stop passing me minions! God damn, dude! Let me play the fucking game.
Down a minion and up a goal.
Hey. Do you want this, dude? Ooh. Ooh. Yay, yeah. There you go.
Now we're in business.
Okay, well, defense.
Want a peanut, Nanners? I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. You. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I'm on it, yeah, yeah.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Press down. Ah, that's achievement. Siberian Alliance. Yesterday did ended. It started. Guild ID owner. Maximum guild member counts. Message of the day. Name, rating, tag. Okay. Why can't we be friends? Let's also make sure these are fixed all at the same time. I was talking about, yeah. Oh, the CIA. I mean, oh, that's weird. Did you ever get flashbacks of like times you spent with your family? Was that a well, of course you probably do. Was that a flashback of my me with my dad watching Shrek? It's kind of weird. Can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Be friends? It's good days. Maximum guild count, message of the day, name, rating. Why are these off? Rating. Do you ever have memories of your family? No, I have zero memories of my family. Maybe. Okay, these are coming in as ints, but they will be uints. This comes in as a string. That's because that happens to be what the type is. There is no concept of uint in SQL, unfortunately. I want to find one more. There you go. Did my minions not die? I'm not even paying attention. I'm in like Cody land, but I'm kind of paying attention, kind of not paying attention. Let me pass me this. Why can't we be friends? Be friends. Wait a second. Shouldn't I just use you? Wait, you don't affect this though. Do I hear? Oh, thank you. Nice.
You're doing great out there.
Okay, so 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oops. That's like a chop. Oh, I guess I could have tried to find something. Oops. Yeah, that's super bass. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's super bass. Yeah, that's super bass. What, Shrek? It was okay. I mean, the first one was much better, and it was more that it was just like, oh. It was before, you know, all the 3D movies kind of got, you know, super big. It was Shrek 1, you know. To me, after you see, like, the first one, the second one was okay, but you kind of just, you know, it's just kind of all blends together or something. I don't know. They don't really stand out after a while. But usually it's because, like, it's like, oh my gosh, this is like, you know, the first time I've ever seen this in my life. Holy shit. Excuse me? It should be a string. We lost, and I was not paying attention, so I didn't. What do you got over there? I mean, that's a pretty good minion.
Better hire a
Running away. It's coming away. That's super bass. Okay, I think we get rid of this one.
Go ahead and hire one of these. You're doing great out there.
Wait a second. This is why I added that. I've been hoping somebody loves you in the ways I couldn't. Somebody had to share it. All of the mess I made. Don't have to change. I've been hoping. If you let me go. And that's why we made that command, dude. Was it worth it? Yes, that was absolutely worth it because it paid off in the future. Because I was like, wait, I'm gonna be here in 7 days. You know, let's make this command because I can. You know, it's fun. Well, who doesn't like? Who doesn't like? Who doesn't like having stuff do it for you? I'm deep, picture perfect. I don't know, hurt you. I know what's a so I thought the trouble was you. I've been hoping somebody loves you in the ways I couldn't. All of the mess I made. I've been hoping. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Love you, let me go. Somebody loves you in the ways I couldn't. I could care. I love the mess I made. I've been hoping. So let me go. You know, the weird part is that why are all the like really catchy songs ones that aren't great, dude? It's really odd. Like the song doesn't. It's not like a positive song. It's like, hey, I hurt you really bad. I hope someone, fixes you. It's always weird hearing like once you hear lyrics, you're like, wait a second, that feels weird, dude. Loves you in the ways I couldn't. The mess of me. I don't want that though. Somebody let him let me. Oh, I forgot to play that. What do you mean that's a relatable way? Like, no, I mean like, well, yes, but also like it's really poppy, right? Like you can have like relatable music. Like when I think relatable, I think of like a shared experience, right? They're kind of describing something that you've gone through. That's relatable music. This thing's just like super poppy, and it has like that, like hey, we could have had it all or something like that. Like that. Like I wish you'd hurt me harder than I hurt you. Like wait, what? I've been hoping somebody loves you in the ways I couldn't. All of the mess I made. I've been hoping. Let me go. Dun, 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 dun. Love you, let me go. Been hoping. Go, dun, 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 dun. Love you, let me go. Someone who loves you in the ways I couldn't. Somebody that I can hear. All of the mess of me. To change, I've been hoping. He's got for girlfriend, man, he hates that bitch. He tells me every time. You can't tell me. Gotta lose my chick in the worst kind of way. It touches on her as he works his hands to the bones to keep the blood out of my payday. Man, I don't remember the last time I listened to The Offspring. Holy shit. Well, no time. I won't play. No, I won't you no time. Why don't you get a job? No way. No, why don't you get a job? I know it, so no way. Nice, teammate. I wasn't even paying attention, but good job. It ain't easy, but we're nothing at all. Oh, yeah. I died. My bones made a perfect man. It's that big. Got us. Alright, Pirate. You know what? You play Hearthstone. Well, okay. You're not playing the entire Battlegrounds match for me, but you pick the hero. What would you like to see? An ETC band manager or Ambassador Phelan? Which one do you want to know their hero powers? Do you want to know anything? Would you like to know ETC? Is that a final answer? Would you like the opponent to choose? Would you like me to suggest that they choose? Or are you good with ETC? I have ETC selected. Final answer, walking in! Except there's no... Enter does not hit that button, so we're not going to do that. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, before I forget this, and I won't forget it, but I'll come about it eventually.
Commander is back. Ready to get started?
Good, I know. Didn't I look like you? I guess that's deja vu, but... To Santa Fe, oh. This is what I was looking for, thank you. The one I just done just right. Until it's all through. So you did every single one of these, exact same, like, indentation, like, it's got the same thing. I'll be there for you. This is not a drive-by. Actually, I should remove the set from this. Help me better don't know me. Oh, I could sue me. Oh, we got foreign key over here. Swear to you, I'll be there for you. This is not a job, but... Oh, I forgot to help my teammate. See the spot. Oh, there's just so much to do, man. It's fun though. Oh, what a wonder. Okay, so that mapping is good. Good. Oh, I swear to you, I'll be there for you. This is not a job, looking for to apply, have to pack a whole job, okay, let's go to, let's go, dude. Yes. This is not a job, oh, my teammate quit. Good. So, dog. I mean, we still could have won, dude. It's only one round. See, all you lose on the first round is generally like 3-3 versus stats. Probably on average. It's not that much. But to be fair, and shouldn't have missed my match. This? I don't know, man. I told you I don't. Everything hates me, dude. Tech hates me now. Tech hates me, dude. No. I can't emphasize this enough, dude. OBS crashes on me. I don't even know why I can't wire in. It's a new motherboard and I can't wire in. It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. No, it's literally like 2 rooms over. Not even 2 rooms. It's like a hallway and then a room, and that's where it's at. I have a cord that goes to it, and it won't fucking connect. I don't understand, so I have to use Wi-Fi. It doesn't make any sense. Dun, 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 dun. Let's dun, dun, dun. Who's taking forever? Alright, this is probably the last one that I can work tomorrow. So, Faraday cage? No. No, it is not. Wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. I won't choose tomorrow. One extra indentation. Okay, cool.
Don't tell the others.
And we've got our noble. Awesome. Awesome. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that.
Battle is really raging out there.
I will need the database record. No? Okay, oops. But I do need that mapping too. Because I still need to know your character information on the server. I wanna get married and away. I wanna wake up where
I've
you
got some
are.
fresh recruits for you. Yeah, let's
Okay.
step up our game.
Oh, I guess I did not like it. Oh, I can. Okay, we'll just do this. That's fine. Could sell it, but I think I'd get the trigger for passenger, but I think we're fine.
I think you can win this thing.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, dude. Oh, good, we did get this one. Nice.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Oh, so much to do. Okay. So, alliances are now mapped. Oops. Okay, this one should also have this. Good, good. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Cool. I'm just going to copy and paste here. Services guilds.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Oops. What's the problem? Oh, I see.
Need a drink?
Nice.
Friend?
Okay, so that's going to bring us to this portion. Oops. To this portion.
The battle is really raging out there.
Nothing. We will go for trip voucher. Let's go on a trip. Alright, you know what? Fine. Go for it.
No, I didn't do it! I swear!
Alright, I guess we are going for demons. Diamonds! Adult Swim. Exclamation point skip. Oh my god. Wait a second. Was that Batman?
I think you can win this thing.
It wasn't Batman. Adult Swim has like a weirder Batman voice, doesn't it? Don't they? Or was that Space Ghost? I think that was Space Ghost. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. Oh, okay. I hope I spelled that correctly.
The battle is really raging
This is not going to turn out well for us, though, if we, He's not good if you're not doing demons. There's something to absorb the pain.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Poor unfortunate souls.
Just need something. That sounds like Piccolo! I don't know who John Bellion is. There's a dude on Stephen Colbert, John Bellatoni or something like that, that's really, really good. I can't think of his name. Yeah, that was Piccolo. Okay. We're gonna call this ended soon.
I think you can win this thing.
Got us started, because that's the same thing as the end of date started. Oh, because of Jesus? The fuck, dude? Fuck. Dun, dun. Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in the hat with a bat and 6'4" Impala. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with the Yoshi, cause she don't know me, but Yoshi's really fine. You're supposed to be up here though. He plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? I picked it up. Oh, that. Oh, here the hood rats. So I didn't know his own name. Rating, name, message of the day. They started and ended. Idea. Good avocado. Wish I had a rabbit in the hat with a bat, a 6'4" Impala. I wish I was like such a bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl with a good avocado. Okay, you go over. You go over. She looks fat. She looks fat. Make me say, my. Wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl with a good avocado. I wish I had a rabbit in the hat with a bat, 6'4" Impala. I wish I was like a bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl with a good avocado. Started character remember account most of the day. Name rating tag. You can speed on the highway. Hey, Q, what's that sound? What's going on? Ah, yes, ain't that fresh? Okay, I think you're good. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl with a good avocado. Okay, cool. Ooh. Fucking white space. Dun, dun, dun. Excellent. Then you're over here. So you have to map onto this. Character ID owner. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, it's already 12 a.m., dude. We're getting off here in just a moment. Yeah, I see it. Alright, I think we'll call it there. The next portion's gonna take a little while, and it is getting late here. I think the next thing, well, there's a few more tables we have to finish, but I think the next thing I'm going to start on is maps. There's a couple of things that need to be handled. For one, it's doable. It's just very low level. If I want to generate my own nav mesh, which should kind of make sense. I mean, we already have resource nodes and machines exported. So we had the JSON files that were exported from the client on its own build. So then exported out everything. Then exported out everything, which means proof of concept for exportation, which means it's possible to do. And it's going to require a lot of research, though, but it's possible to do. I already have the terrain value, and we just have to... See, this is why I'm wondering if... No, Godot's still useful. I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a second. If it's just there to export out information, then why not just... Well, actually, wait a second. I don't need anything with that. So... Oh! I could just get the mesh from Blender. I have the asset. No, wait. Hang on. So... It depends on whether we break the mesh up, and I think we're gonna have to. But I think one of the next things I want to get up and running is the map. We still have to do the client flow too, but I think we have a few more tables to wrap up. Leaderboards, maps, quest, servers, titles. So we just need their mapping for services. I just need their mapping. Then just shut up and dance with me. Then we need to wrap up this one. So we already reached this scene. So we already have concept or proof of concept that the game state flow is working, which is this. So here's the node that this is. This node, if we were to run the editor, we'd reach this node, and all of these nodes are instantiated, so we have proof of this. So the only things I need here, and this is, I think I'm just going to make this very simple. So this is status map message of what's happening. We load into the login scene, and it just automatically in the background starts connecting you to the server because you have your login connection. Oh, wait, sorry. This would connect to the web APIs and get your login credentials. And then if it can't, then it would display the modal that would appear like right here. Then we need proof of concept to swap to the game character. And then I'm going to start. I feel like I should shortcut the... I need to find a way to shortcut some of these stages too. And just thinking about that is a long flow just to test... well, I'm always going to have the server running in order to test server functionality. But I won't need that for login flow. But I do need it for multiple characters. Oh my gosh. We're good. Yes, all these are already instantiated, which is cool. Except for this one. So login, we only get to that. Okay, and that's all through main. That's the weird part. So like this is technically using some things of Godot, like the renderer and REST calls and input manager. But outside of that, like I've hijacked the... This literally just calls enter tree, and from there, and at that point, everything's kind of done by itself. Although I guess technically the update loop would be on Godot at some point too. Because all this is doing is instantiating nodes within the context of main. So main, that's that node right there. And then each one of these game states has a reference to their nodes. So the game state node, so the login node has a reference to itself, so everything that's underneath that can instantiate. And then it also instantiates our scenes, which we had to move. So that instantiates each one of these game states. This one just has a bad world. So actually, if we do this, let's just get rid of this now. Let's just get rid of this right now. Pull this over in. Oh, wait a second. Just that one. STUV. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh! But I just can't wait to see what my mind still has to offer. Alright, cool. So that one is not instantiated yet, but okay. So we have this one, and we get to log in. I think this is compilable too, right? It's just a server and web APIs that aren't. And I don't have player controller in, but I think this runs, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we're missing anything here. So organized, so efficient, so structured. Yes. So that is this scene right here, and that's because the player doesn't exist in this scene, so we're using that. Although, wait a second. Wait a second. You have it though. Ooh. Alright, Pirate. I'll catch you later, man. I'm going to test this very quickly just to see if I can let's start moving around. I think this should give me the ability to move around. I think I still have that UI text, but I think I can start jumping around again. Yes! It still works! See? See? There's method to the madness! Well, to be honest, I'm not seeing the stutter we used to get. Where am I? I don't think so. I swear to God, there's a method to the fucking madness, dude. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, it may sound crazy, but I swear to my t-shirt that I'm wearing. There is a method to making these things work. I don't know if I... Oh, I can turn that off. Nice. It's just on by default. Oh, wait, that's actually one of the games... I need to check the game. That was one of the game states that was showing that. See, I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know, maybe it's that I haven't played Once Human or something, but every time I look at it, I've played games like it. And all of those useless trees and stuff never get me lost, but I can just like run around these trees because they're so simple. And it kind of looks like there's always something interesting to doing. Because it's like, oh hey, there's a tree I can chop down, there's a tree I can chop down, there's a tree I can chop down, there's a tree I can chop down. Nice, nice, nice. Kind of reminds me of a like a tabletop game, because it's just like pure green painted, like no texture whatsoever. Okay. Anyways, that's the state of it. So let's just have I'll just leave this first person. It's nice to be able to jump around again. Yeah, because this is where I started getting like, dude, I can make this like, you know, fucking third-person fighter. No, 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 no. Man, dude, I gotta come up with a, I gotta come up with some sort of, character model. It's probably gonna be the toughest part. I don't like animating. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, we also have to fix, this, the scaling issue. It's not using a pivot. Haven't been able to figure it out yet. It just happens over time, yeah. Alright. Anyways, dudes, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for keeping me company while we do some nice nightly programming. Hello, puppy. Yes, I know it's time for that.